Go ahead and stretch the back of those legs. Bring it up, stretching the fronts. Still haven't quite gotten the whole gist of what we're doing for workouts on Mondays and Wednesdays. It's kind of the same on both, but it's fine. Monday tends to be a little bit easier than Wednesdays now. I don't know why, but it seems to be that way. Okay, grab behind the back, lift the arms up. I was so sore last week. Oh my gosh, after Wednesday, it was nuts. The front of my legs were so sore for days. All right, grab that right arm, pull it over to the left. And left over to the right. I'm trying to make them both kind of the same, but it's, I don't know, it's not really working out that way. Okay, so today we have a lot of different moves here. Our first one is a squat kickback with hammers. So basically you're gonna squat and hammer and do a kickback, okay? So you're gonna do glute work after you stand up and you're gonna hammer. So we're gonna do 24 of those. So you can use heavier weights for this. You know, Shannon. Have like 10s out there. So also we don't go very fast, okay? So use 10s, 12s, 15s, whatever you feel like you want to use. We're alternating this kickback, obviously, and we're going to do 24. We're not going to go real fast on any of it. Okay, so we're going to do good squats with our hammers. Okay, so here we go. Hammer and squat, kickback 1, down, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 13, 14, 8 more, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2 more, 23, and 24. Whew, okay. It's a hard one. Okay. Now, the next one, we're gonna probably go a little bit less of weight just because we're doing a side lat with it. So this move we've done before. Turn those doorknobs. It's the X lunge. Now, it's a little confusing. I mean, as long as you follow along, it's not as bad. But it's where you take a weight to the inside of the knee, you get a stretch in your inner thigh, and you come out like this, and you go back down, right? And you lift, and you come back down. So you're always going for that stretch in the inner thigh on the opposite side of where you're going. But you're coming out here. You just want to make sure that you don't lift any higher than shoulder level, okay? We're gonna go nice and slow. I'm gonna use a 10 because we're gonna try and do 20. It's our new number. But again, if you have shoulder issues or anything, please, go down in weight or use a smaller one to start, however you want to do Okay, and we may do 24 minutes. We'll see what it feels like. I've already done this a little bit, but not fully. Okay, ready, and lift out for 1, and back. 2, none of this we want to do very fast. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and there's 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, we're going to go to 24, 18, 19, 20, and 1, 2, 3, and 24. Ooh, okay, so we'll set that down just for a second. Push the hip out if you want. I like stretching it. It's a lot going on that hip. Could be that I've done a few of these already, but okay. Ooh. We gotta do the other side. Oh, that's tight. All right. 24 on the other side. Okay. Ready? Here we go. 1. Just shoulder height. 2. 3. 6. 7. 8. 10. 12. 14. 8 more. 17. 19. 1. 2. 3. 24. Whew, okay. You can push that hip out as well if you want. All right, catch your breath. And always the way. Okay. We are on to 3 curtsies and 2 overhead triceps. So the way you want to do this, the way I've found that seems to be the easiest, is 1 heavier hand weight in the middle, holding in the middle, and then you're going to do 3 curtsies, and then up 2 overhead triceps, bring it back, and then 3 curtsies. Why it's 3 in a row, I don't understand. But we're going to alternate which sides we start on, if I can keep that much together, and counting. So you want to use a heavier hand weight again, just because we're trying to do more strength training. Use a 12 though, because you're doing 2 overhead triceps. I'm going to do quite a few of these. There's a bazillion curtsies. All right. You probably could go with 15 if you wanted to. So we're going to hold the weight here. We're going to do 3 real curtsies. These aren't halves. And we're going to start by taking the right leg behind the left. So 1, 2, and 3, up, 2 overheads. And now we're going to go to the right. 1, that's 2, 2, 3, up, going left, 3, triceps. 5, 2, 3. And 6, 2, 3. Up. And 7, 2, 3. Up. We're gonna try and do 16. 8, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. Up, elbows in. 2 triceps. And 10, 2, 3. Up. 2 triceps. 11, 2, 3. 12. 13. 2 more. 14. 2, 3. Maybe 2 more from here. Now 2 more. 15. 2, 3. Up. And we have 1 more. 16. 2, 3. Up. And 2 triceps. Woo, nice job. Oh, shake those arms and legs out, guys. Okay. It's not too terrible. All right. So next up, we have squat upright rows. So those, whatever you want to choose, we are going to do 24 of them. We'll squat first. Okay, so we will squat. We will stand all the way up and then do the upright rows. Try really hard not to do your upright rows as you're coming out of your squat. I've seen that already today. You don't want to be doing this, because if you're trying to do an upright row from here, you're just really pulling here where you don't want to be. So 2 separate moves. And we're going to do 24 of them. So you always want to try and go a little heavier, just to challenge yourself. You can always go down in weight. Okay. So, squat first. Ready, and full squat. And an upright. And down. 2. And down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 9. Nice work. 10, make sure your feet are hip distance apart and not feet together. This is 11. I can't talk, you can't. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. the front lat lift. All right, so again, with front lats, they're away from the body, a little bit tougher to do with heavier weight. So this is alternating as well. So my legs are like stumps. They're tired. All right, so what we're gonna do is alternate the deadlift and with the front lat, it can be one or both. It's kind of up to you on how heavy you're going. So you're gonna take two weights, okay? You're gonna step forward, do a deadlift, come up to full extension standing, then do your front lat, and then come back center. We should probably come back center and do our front lat. Yeah. So we'll step forward, we'll stretch down, we'll come back center, and do a lift. Again, you can choose one if you want, if you have a lot heavier weight, like 12s or something. It's up to you. One or both, but we're gonna do 24 alternating. Okay, so pick whichever weight you wanna do. I think I'm gonna go with 10s. I mean, you know, the point of these workouts too is more reps, technically lighter weight, but we're doing a little bit heavier weight than we're used to. But we don't need to go super, super heavy. Okay. So, alternating for 24, we are gonna come back center before we do our front lat lift. I think it just gives us better stability for our whole body. But you are stepping forward for the deadlift. Ready? And step forward, head up, stretch, come back, and one. Only in front of the chest. Forward, other leg. Now make sure you're feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. If you're not, you want to push your hips behind you more. Down. 3. Step forward, hips back. 4. Forward, hips back. 5. Stretch. 6. 7. Always hips back. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Step forward. Back. 14. 15. 16. 17. That deep stretch in the back of that front leg.